Good day, Pinoy Clixers and Mixers. Welcome back to the channel. Although Marvel Heroclix Venom is far away, we can still fire away with our legacy predictions. Let's go! Okay, so we are doing our legacy card selections for the upcoming Marvel Heroclix Venom set. The set will come out, if I'm not mistaken, April 2026. So there's still time to pre-order. It seems to be an amazing set from the previews and the illustrations. And we have here some Venom related pieces that hopefully will get legacy. Okay, so just to mention, I don't have a lot of Venom in my collection because I mostly focus on X-Men. Okay, but let's see. The first one that I have here is actually similar scope. There. So we have here Venom, and from the Web of Spider, if I'm not mistaken, and Anti-Venom, also from the Web of Spider. Okay, so same sculpt, just black and white in that sense. And yeah, it's just, how do we call it, opposite color scheme, okay, for the two figures. And let's take a look at the card. I have not played Heroclix yet when this set was released, so I don't know how this card worked before. Okay, but I can see that in terms of trait, this particular Venom has, after an action resolves during which Venom damage one or more opposing characters, then an attack roll a d6 that can be rerolled. On a 5 to 6, remove an action token from a friendly character with a Thunderbolt keyword within 4 squares. That seems to still be a good thing if carried over to Modern. And a second trait, give into the monster. Venom can use Leap Climb, Sidestep, and Seal Energy. So, yeah. Okay, so it is a super rare though, so we might want to give him a bump on combat values, and of course, as always, point reduction. Okay, but the sculpt is really good. Classic Venom on a stone, and then with Tang out, ready to gobble the enemy. Anti-Venom is also from Web of Spider, as I mentioned. This is an uncommon and only has a special damage power, temporary force cure, give Anti-Venom a close combat action. If the target takes damage from this combat attack, all of its powers are countered until end of turn, which is strong if they carry that over, like when this Anti-Venom hits and the hit character can't use like defense power, that would be good enough, I guess. But we have to lower down the points because 42, maybe a 40 point piece, and for pull point 40 and 30, I guess. I don't know, the dial of this seems to be always, of course, low attack value. Okay, I can see a 9 here, so that wouldn't fly so much in Modern, but again, sculpt wise, they are good candidates. Okay, so the Venoms that I got are usually only like good sculpt. Okay, because that's the only reason I keep some figures. And the second I hope will get a legacy is also from Web of Spider, Eddie Brock. Okay, the original Venom, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, I like it that he is half transforming from into Venom here, so that's very dynamic. Okay, you can replace him with a Venom. Okay, 009. Is it one of the things here? Oh no, it's 025. Maybe there's a common Venom in the set. Okay. And then Alter Ego Anti-Venom, give this character a power action and replace with the white one. Okay. So that can be a mechanic also if both figures get legacy. Okay, but highly unlikely, but maybe he can be replaced with a character from the main set. Okay, so Eddie Brock, of course, very popular as the Venom. Okay, only 42 points, so that's also something that you can work with. although attack wise it's 5, 8, 15, 1. So most likely a support piece with a potential of, again, towards the end, having stat boost or figure replacement. Okay. I am also choosing not, let's pause for Venom for now. And I'm gonna choose Spider-Man from Earth X. Okay. I really like this particular figure. I was already playing when this one was released. Of course, you cannot talk about Venom without having a Spider-Man. For sure, they will include a Spider-Man figure in the set. And hopefully, they will also insert a legacy card of Spider-Man. This is the Earth X Fat Spider-Man figure. Okay. He has a special movement power, Peter Parker. Lip climb. Okay, which is good for web swinging one shot. When Spider-Man moves, after resolutions, you may choose a friendly standard character, occupying a square adjacent to one he moved through. If you do, place that character adjacent and it can be given a costed action this turn. So you're like dragging someone. Okay. So only 30 points with support and perplex. That's, I think, good enough for modern age games. But you might want to modify that special movement that would allow the place character to be given a costed action this turn. Okay, that would make him really really good support piece. And of course, he has super senses and Spider-Man TA that makes him hard to KO. Okay. Another figure. Technically not Venom, but Venom Marvel Girl. Okay, so I collect X-Men and Phoenixes, especially because of their glow effect, not glow effect, but fire effects. Okay, and this is a perfect legacy card for the upcoming set, Venom Marvel Girl. Okay, I'm just thinking we do have the Phoenix Avatar LE, so I think it can be used with this Venom Marvel Girl, so that would already give him some value. And at the same time, I don't know if the Phoenix from X-Men 97 works, because my sense it's only for those named Marvel Girl. Okay, maybe when you give her a legacy card, he can be like, there's a trait that would tell that for other purposes he is named Marvel Girl, so that would enable the generation of the X-Men 97 rare Phoenix. Okay, so again, beautiful sculpt. During her time, she did not see a lot of play because of her point value. Sorry, I did not have the card right now. It's in the binder. Then I don't want to take it off. But yeah, I hope we get her and X-Men keyword. She will be a welcome addition to X-Men. And yeah, okay. I'm a bit torn when I request for like an X-Men legacy, because that means I have to get that particular legacy card to complete the set. But if it's good, then I'm okay with it. Yeah. So Marvel Girl, hoping she gets a legacy. Okay, now we go back to the Venom and starting with the Venom Space Knight from Avengers Infinity. Okay, I don't have the card for this particular character, so I hope we get a legacy just for that, so that I can get a new card, make him playable again. 125 is a bit steep for today's meta game, but the values are there. 10 running shot, 11 penetrating with perplex. Okay, maybe make it like 75, 50 points, 75 point line. Okay, so there's only 1 point line anyway, so 75 points. And yeah, I remember this particular figure when it came out. Such a good sculpt piece. Okay, for an uncommon, it's a good thing for sealed. So and of course this very very, how do we call this, arm that's so venomized. Okay, so this is something that we want to see. Okay, last two choices for the legacy card, and thank you for watching this video up until this point. We have from SMBA, we have Venom Thanos. Okay, so there's of course a lot of venomized characters like we saw earlier, Venom Marvel Girl, but there's also the big bad guy, Venom Thanos. So WizKids loves doing Thanos. So Venomized Thanos also deserves a legacy treatment. Okay. Plasticity super senses if Venom Thanos is within 4 squares. Okay, that's always a common a shared trait for symbiotes. So I guess that can be retained. Leadership, free, choose one to use until your next turn. Okay, pick up power is always good. Okay, and when you succeed to leadership, friendly characters with the symbiote of monster can use the chosen power. That's still good. Giant Reach 3, when Venom Thanos hits after resolutions, you may choose a hit character to gain immobile. That's still good. And Stop Battle Fury, exploit weakness. That's still good. So you can see that he has a good um, dial and power. Okay, you might not just need to trim down on the points, but the 50-point line is still, I guess, it's still okay. But the 250 point line, I'm not so sure. Maybe add what you call this, some more keywords to Venom Thanos so that he can be equipped with free items. Okay, I'm thinking Brute for close combat expert via the longsword, but overall, uh, he is very viable. Not so. He's been recently out of modern, but again, we've had some previous experiences that recently rotated figures getting a legacy card. And finally, and my biggest hope in terms of getting a legacy is Venom, God of Symbiotes. Okay, so I got this via trade with Joseph from the Philippines, and this is an LE figure. Uh, huh, Shape change cell energy when Venom symbiosis energy instead of healing. He may generate a symbiote bystander. Bystander generation is always a good thing. Maybe no, you don't have to improve the symbiote values. 10 is okay, I guess, for a bystander. Okay, but you might want to automatically be able to generate a symbiote at the beginning of the game. Okay, point value wise, 270 or 150. That's a bit steep. Maybe make it like 150 for the full points and 100, I guess, for the smaller point. Okay. And then we have another trait, leadership at the beginning of your turn. Okay. God of Symbiote may generate a symbiote bystander. Oh, that's good. Okay, max 4. Maybe remove that max. It's okay to don't have a max of symbiote, especially for the God of Symbiote. He can generate as many as he wants. Okay. Leave my body and tune into the air. Charge. When Venom, God of Symbiote, uses it, before moving, he may choose a friendly character named Symbiote or with the Symbiote keyword. If it does, place him and the chosen character in each other's square. Okay, that's a bit of a pseudo mobility trait. Okay, I would love it if it becomes like a charge flurry or charge but don't have speed. And we also have the special defense power, Impervious. When Venom God of Symbiote uses it, increase its result by +1 for each friendly character named Symbiote. That's good. If there are 4 or more friendly characters named Symbiote, can reduce penetrating damage. Okay, so not named Symbiote perhaps, but more of with a Symbiote keyword. Okay, that would really make that trait really powerful. Okay, and besides, the sculpt is amazing. You can see him, Venom, God of Symbiote here, with a giant battle axe, and then of course some dots representing, I think, stars for this one. Okay, so epic sculpt for the Venom, God of Symbiote. Okay, so as we wrap up this video, what do you think? You can share your thoughts on the comments. Who are you wishing for in terms of legacy card treatment? And until next time, bye bye!